Yep, it's time for Demo 5. Oh, hi guys! Oh yeah, I was just mentally preparing myself for Demo 5, because I already know this is gonna be torturous.
Okay, so now it's the guy from Forsake.
Okay, I already made this joke like 3 times. Can we just get to the battles? Okay, so the first enemy we have is these little core blocks guys, which like bash our head in with these thingies. But they're not very that bad. They barely do any damage, and I don't think they give us concussions, so it's actually pretty easy to take care of them. So they're basically just free ticks.
I had to quickly stop to change back my animations because for some reason they changed them all to be the normal ones. Why? Why?
See guys, I do not have a skill issue. Anyways, we have encountered yet another core blocks enemy. This guy is holding a bomb for some reason, but like he uses his freezy balls to make us cold, hard. I didn't see it because I killed him instantly because he's weak as shit, but that's it. I guess the ice balls are kind of dangerous, maybe. I don't know. It's that fucking bird that I hate. Now, why exactly do I hate this stupid, annoying, fucking piece of shit? Well, so you see, with my current loadout I'm using, the rocket launcher, so I can just speed through the enemies, I cannot two-shot it, which is so funny. And he also does so much damage. Hippie yay. So that's why I do not like the bird. I hate this bird, this stupid bird that I hate. Also, yes, I did in fact die multiple times. It's not that easy, okay, if your health bar is basically gets halved. Anyways, we are at the first boss. Well, I don't consider it a boss really, but it's more of an endurance battle of 10 turns. But I had a perfect plan in mind. So you see, we are abusing the Mr. I give you damage resistance. Because, well, if it can't do much damage to us, we just never die. Now, what is dangerous is these fuck-ass green eyes, because they do a lot of damage and they hit both of us. So, that's not fun. And I don't think I can take them out in 2 shots anyway, so that's also not good. Now, this battle wasn't even that hard, I would say. It was just force healing us, giving us defense every time it runs out, and getting rid of the little eyes because they have defense piercing. But the guy basically couldn't hurt us. But yes, after surviving for that long, finally. Wait, we gotta wait for Great to Loki slime out real quick. Finally, he killed himself. Let's go. Honestly, we first tried it. I did not expect me to first try it because I remember him doing more damage. Anyways, we just gotta progress more through the hides, beating these stupid fucking birds and these other core blocks, guys. They aren't really that bad, but like, as I said, every match we basically just lose half our HP because they do so much damage. And we die a few times, but like, eventually we do make it to Trinity, which is good. Now, in Trinity, I did decide to go check out the bug store since I did have a few bugs, so I could get some funny items, which might help me later.
I don't know. So, yeah, also these enemies can go. Now, those who never played Demo 5 before would think, oh wow, you have a permanent summon on your team. That's so good. But, well, she doesn't attack the enemies unless they're core blocks, and the enemies do not attack her unless they're core blocks. So, she is basically useless to us. I mean, extra one attack every few rounds could be good, but like, she cannot tank for us. She is not my monkey. Also, I hate some of these enemies, dear God. Not only do they have a comically amount of items with them, like magnifying glasses or healing items. Oh God. They also just heal each other or give themselves stupid defense items, or they heal, or like they give status effects, and so annoying. Oh my God. And then they just proceed to slime me out. Like, look at this. This is not even, like, this is probably one of the hardest battles in the Red Cliff area. And to be fair, the only reason I beat it is because I got pretty lucky with only one of them having an ice storm. If not, I would have probably been screwed. The confusion from the shield guys, then the ice, and then, yeah, it's so annoying. I mainly use the Venom Shank in these battles because it's very cheap and hits all of them. Now, to mentally prepare myself for the first boss, I decided to get the Slingshot because, well, it has the best single target DPS in the game, so I might as well just get it for all the bosses. I also decided to pick up the Slinger card because that allows me to penetrate some defense, and Racist Reginald over here has like 2 defense, so I need everything I can. Now, is Racist Reginald actually a difficult boss? No. I had a pretty consistent strategy, which was just get Griefer on the field, use the defense on myself, and then just gun him down and his minions. Because, well, he did have defense piercing. It didn't do that much damage, and I could just heal it. And he would also just target Griefer a lot. And he did not even have that much HP, I would say. So, after a while, he just died. The next area is the Splintered Skies, and oh God, these enemies here are so annoying. Not only do they basically always spawn in with an item, there is a certain little fuck-ass wizard that is... yeah, no. I would even say this little shit gets his own tear. There's also Cloudy, which is nice and all, he kind of just helps us. But these wizards, and with their stupid items, I can't. They're so fucking annoying. Anyways, luckily I did not fail the court case this time, because I actually knew all the answers, and I was actually being a good boy this time. So, yippity yippity yay, we can continue on to an even more cancer section. I'm starting to think the game expects me to dodge. Like, look at these ice storms. This is just bullshit. Why did they get this? Even if I were a dodging player, what am I supposed to do against this? Anyways, another puzzle which I totally figured out myself and did not just remember from my previous 2 playthroughs. We finally can go back to the place and face the last 2 bosses. Let's go! Now, this might be one of the hardest bosses in the entire game. Outside of the... Oh boy, the next one. Oh no, that's gonna be a painful one. So I had a very smart idea. So my first idea was to take out Racist Reginald first, because I know he has the strongest damage potential and is pretty weak. And I was gonna save Griefer to spawn in after Azuri does her little Ghost Walker move. Now the problem is surviving the first 2 onslaughts, because I cannot do anything there. I am just kind of screwed for these ones. I did not have aggressors, so I couldn't really take care of Racist Reginald that fast. And I didn't have the second Slinger card, because you need to take care of my cousin. So, it's going to be a hard one. Now, so I did try to use the Ghost Potion early. Maybe it would work, maybe it doesn't. And, yeah, as you can see, I get quite diddled. Although, I did eventually manage to take out Racist Reginald with combination of Power Shot and the Venom Shank, but I just got assassinated by Azuri, and yeah, I tried healing, but it didn't work out so well for me. For my second attempt, I decided to use the Shield Spear again. Yeah, I know, it's kind of a cheesy strategy, but it works. And after the little blast came, I spawned in Griefer again. And with his help, I was able to take out Racist Reginald without dying. And I still had a decent amount of HP left. I fucking hate this confusion effect, by the way. Dear God! Also, the Firebrand is pretty good because it makes them do less damage, so Robber here couldn't even attack me. Totally intentional, by the way. Luckily, I was stacked on healing items, but I was just using the healing items I found along the way. I didn't buy anything. Anyways, Robert was finally down, so that means it's just Azuri. And she is using the little attack, but I didn't have another Shield Spear, so I did actually have to use the Ghost Potion. And that means Brad is also going to get horribly executed. Now this is where I got scary, because she's 1 HP left. 1 HP left. And I just have to hit her once. Luckily I survived the thunder, and I hit myself! But she died. Oh my god. Oh my god, we just basically beat one of the hardest boss in the game. Second attempt. Dear God. But oh boy, what's next is even worse! So on my first attempt, I realized, wait, the dragon is only flying when it has shield. So if I just never let it fly, it would be maybe a lot easier. And the only weapon that is able to do that is the slingshot with Ant up, since I do not have aggressor. Yeah, that's so incredibly painful to hit. It's just not worth it. You can call this skill issue all you want, and yeah, it is. But like, I could not land this during the boss battle. I tried, like training for it with Cruel King, when I was able to hit it pretty consistently. But against that dragon, nah, hell nah, I was not able to hit shit. Now, when I was changing my deck, seeing what I could possibly do different, I came to the realization, it may be slow, but what makes this boss fight hard also makes it doable. You see, Cassie over here always does 6 damage to the dragon, no matter if it has shield. So, realistically, if we just let this bitch kill it, and we just try to keep both of us alive, we can win. It might take a long ass time, but it'll work. So I packed some healing items, and I was ready to face that dragon again. Okay, well, that took really long, but like, maybe if I change my items a bit, surely maybe I can do it this time, right? Okay, so after a long battle, he was finally 2 HP. I just had to hit him one more time, and I'm dizzy. Yep, this was it. This is how I lose, just because of stupid RNG. I could have beaten him if I just didn't get confused. He's just gonna kill me now. And so he did. Now, after this loss, I was very mad. An average battle between this guy takes like 15 minutes to complete. And it's just not fun having to do it over and over again. My entire gameplay is just, stall till Cassie swings at that motherfucker and repeat it like 20 times or something till the dragon eventually dies. But I was not gonna give up. I knew I can do it. And let me show you the attempt. Oh my god, we did it! We did it! Oh my god! That took way too long. Too many attempts. I don't think it was as hard as Hatred, but oh my god, that took so long. After a long ass time battling, I'm gonna put this on. If you want to watch the full battle, go ahead. I'll put it in the description. But it took so long, and especially dying near the end is so painful because you gotta do all of it again. But it's over. Kill that boy. Kill that boy. And so yeah, we get the win force, and we did it. We beat Demo 5 without dodging.
Elephant green screen effect.